All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals. He's going to test this secondary right away. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase.
Ready?
And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll try and play with some pace early on. Burrow now to throw on first down. Right back to Chase. He's got it again.
Here we go.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Off he goes. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal, Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
A lot.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, on is the Chiefs' new punter for 2024, Matt Ariza. Charlie Jones, deep to return. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Whoa! And it's a phenomenal return, nearly a touchdown. They're set up with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Makes the score, Bengals 13, Chiefs nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
12 at the 18-yard
Yellow.
line.
On second down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
Number 15, Patrick
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1-1, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow now. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Hey, we're good.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down.
We gotta keep it going.
They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Dot.
To throw is Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. That touchdown reception, number 22 for him this year. Tied for second all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. They face 2nd down and 7.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return is Jones. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a... Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11 MT. Dot.
Burrow. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket.
And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year, it ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second? This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 30. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Burrow here on 2nd down. Open man, downfield. Chase has it.
Gotta go.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he's got another one. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at him.
Yellow.
They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Here comes a return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase.
They gotta go.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Let's go.
This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. On 1st and 10, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. There's that man again, another catch. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Marquise Brown.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He's got it, man. He finds Worthy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.